The best high school league in America brings us to Toms River, New Jersey. Oak Hill ranked 9th in the nation, matching up with Legacy Early College from Greenville, South Carolina. Oak Hill right in the middle of the standings at 4-4. Oak Hill's Chris Livingston.
Yeah, Livingston is a big-time prospect who's headed to Kentucky. What makes Livingston special? It's the versatility on both ends of the floor. He's best in the open court as a playmaker, a finisher, and a lob catcher. Defensively, he can switch 2, 3, and 4. Can also put him on a point guard at times. He's got a nice pull-up game. And when the game slows down, he's best off the bounce. He's active attacking the glass. He's going to play for John Calipari. Big Blue Nation at Kentucky.
And what about Cohen Carr of Legacy Early College?
A big-time athlete. This guy gets off the ground quick, and he gets off the ground high. A 45-inch vertical.
This season, starting lineups brought to you by the United States Marines. Carr is joined by Horton, Cheney, Sutton, and Arnold, who has really improved over the course of the season. And as for Oak Hill, you've got Chris Livingston as the centerpiece. Caleb Foster committed to Duke as a junior. Oak Hill's point guard. Devin Ree going to LSU. Christian Reeves in the middle, part of the senior class headed to Duke, and a member of the #1 recruiting class in the country for 2022. Oak Hill in the red, Legacy in the white. Off we go. First of 4 games on either ESPN Plus or ESPNU. You could make the argument that Oak Hill is playing as well as anybody in the NIBC. Devin Ree, almost automatic from downtown. He drains the 3. Paul, Oak Hill started the NIBC schedule 0-3. They've won 4 of 5 since.
And nobody's been playing better in the NIBC than Judah Mintz. He has been fantastic for Oak Hill. You see him 24 right there with the basketball at the top of the key.
He's actually Oak Hill's leading scorer is Mintz, not Chris Livingston. From the opposite corner, Devin Ree for 3, one of the best shooters in high school basketball.
And Devin Ree, I spoke with Steve Smith this morning, he is the X factor for the team. When he makes threes and he gets on the glass, they're really hard to beat because Livingston, Foster, and Judah Mintz, they all show up. They need Devin Ree's production on a nightly basis, not every other night. He's come out strong.
This time it's Caleb Foster launching, and Oak Hill starts 3 for 3 from long range, leading to a timeout by B.J. Jackson of Legacy. Steve Smith, the high school legend, and Oak Hill up 9-0 just like that.
Just wants to be more consistent. He said, this group is really good, but we need consistency. We need to be good every night, to be consistent every night. We have the talent to beat anybody. As you mentioned, Ted, they got off to a slow start in the NIBC. They've come on strong.
Chris Livingston buries the 3.
Livingston is best when his feet are set off the catch. When he shoots open once, he's got a good percentage.
Christian Reeves, the 7-footer, secures the offensive rebound. And Livingston crushes the rim. So you see the offensive rebound for Cohen Carr, one of the hardest playing guys in the country. Just a junior. Going reverse side and scoring is Christian. And Reeves banks it in with the foul.
Caleb Foster surveys the defense, sees his big man, puts it up nice and high. Reeves. Well, and when you practice well, you usually play well.
Hodges
knocks low of the team. That's what's going to make him special.
Foster hits his second 3. So
Stewart's a beast on the glass in the paint from Florida. Nice deflection by Gregory.
Leads to the break, and Foster lays it in beautifully.
Caleb Foster right down the middle with the push. Nobody stops you. You take it all the way to the basket. That's my dream school, and I don't want to waste anybody else's time. What a thoughtful young man.
Honestly, isn't that refreshing as Gregory Foster?
Started with Devin Ree from the corner. Chris Livingston gets into the act. Caleb Foster think it's raining outside.
#1 recruiting class for Shire, who takes over for Mike Krzyzewski next season. And the 2023 class is already taking shape with Foster. Gregory banks it in.
And don't be surprised if Caleb Foster reclassifies and becomes part of that #1 class going to Duke. A lot has to do with what Jeremy Roach does, but I could still see Caleb Foster reclassifying and joining that massive class.
Carr, tough angle, blocked by Ree, but a foul. Loaded in, but Oak Hill with a third chance at it. Marsh. And Hodges with the strong take. He has been impressive. There he is from the mid-range. Usually a good spot for him. Didn't drop there. Carr, a tornado in transition.
And watch Cohen Carr, 5 in the lane. Watch him get up. It's either a 45-inch vertical to flush it on your face, or it's body control in the open.
Sutton launches.
I like it.
Offensive rebound, Perry Smith Jr. Carr snags the pass and he flushes. There's the
Take a look at this up in Oregon. He wants you to recruit him.
Guards Cason Wallace and Sky Clark of Montverde, who you'll see tomorrow as part of the Metro Classic. Judah Mintz splitting the defense, and Mintz with his first points. Legacy with a chance to run. And Mintz with the defensive play. It's a jump. WCAC, the DC metro area. Carr hammers the rim again.
Steve Turner and Steve Smith, he's learned a lot of basketball from 3 outstanding coaches.
He'll be well prepared wherever he ends up. One of the top undecided players in the nation. Alley-oop, Cheney couldn't finish, but Khalid.
Defense. When Oak Hill misses, Legacy is pushing it to score. They got to get the stop first on the shooters.
Ree has 3 threes, Foster has 3. Now Ree with the
2 long, athletic, NBA-type small forwards.
Carr again.
Body.
Reeves banks it in.
Yeah, went from the left corner, left wing, 1 dribble gap. Nice. Livingston moves it again. Mintz inside. And I like the way Christian Reeves caught it, slowed down. Watch him just turn to the inside. Right there. Boom. Use the glass, too. I'm telling you.
Chris Livingston. Feeding Ree, who punches it.
This playmaking ability by Livingston. Hard push, slows down, gives it up to Ree.
Short, thought he was fouled. No whistle. Arnold had time to think about it, and he drills the 3. In America, Oak Hill at 4-4. They're out of the running for the conference title as Livingston drains the
second favorite, and then a drop-off.
It's been Montverde and everyone else.
It's been the Montverde Invitational for a while. IMG has
Suggs and Chet Holmgren. Final seconds ticking away, chased down by Mintz. Got to put it up. Mintz does, and he connects. The 10th 3 of the game for Oak Hill.
Why can't I get into the act from 3? Judah Mintz.
The top 2 scorers in NIBC play. And we'll see them coming up 3 Eastern on ESPNU. Perry Smith Jr. hooks it in, the 3-star.
If I'm Steve Smith, I'm looking to see if my team can finish this game the way they started. The urgency, the competitiveness. And if I'm Legacy, I want to see a fight going down. If I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging in this game.
Towards every year. They don't play for state championships. They play for a national title. Christian, but the Geico Nationals coming up late March into early April in Fort Myers, Florida. It is set.
Legitimate shot at Geico Nationals. Think about Link Academy, Prolific Prep. Those guys are star-studded teams with good coaches.
Nice move by Cheney. Couldn't finish. And Cade Cunningham and Scotty Barnes. It's a very different team, obviously. It's not even the team last year with Jalen Duran anchoring the middle and Caleb Houston on the perimeter. Gregory lays it in. Eastern on ESPNU. It's going to feel like a Geico Nationals game. Ree lost it going up. All kinds of contact. No whistle. And Cohen Carr destroys the rim. His work.
Watch his elbows. That was a light dunk. That wasn't his best. That time was just wrist at the rim to beat their defense.
Foster launches the three. Reeves with the putback. Number 1 versus number 1. DJ Wagner of Camden High School, the number 1 player in the junior class.
Beat him up in practice until he understands it becomes second nature to get an offensive rebound and just flush it up in the air.
Drive and kick from Cheney. Carr short on the 3. Smith blocked from behind by Reeves. He's a difference maker inside.
They don't have to teach him that.
Oh, Carr with the rejection at the other end. But it's Reeves. Rebound. See the numbers from Carr with 18 and 9 today. A losing effort. And Reeves with the stuff.
Those kids are really easy to play with, and they're really coached.
And again, Mike Krzyzewski was a part of the recruiting for everyone. Big dunk from Cheney here in the final. Mike Krzyzewski has told them, I'm going to be there for you even if I'm not going to coach you at Duke.
The question, Steve Smith, you're real happy.
Oh. He's real happy that Carr didn't flush that one.
Well, you got to be happy the way your team played.
We want to stay relevant. We want to continue to attract the best players. He's got some of the best players in the country this year. They roll past Legacy Early College 77-55, and Oak Hill now above 500 in the NIBC at 5-4. Legacy drops to 1-7. Sunrise and IMG on top at 7-1. They'll play for the conference title later this week here in New Jersey. What impressed you the most about Oak Hill today?
Unselfishness. They had so many assists on made field goals. They didn't take their foot off the gas. Steve Smith didn't need that big grease board that he had, that Oak Hill grease board. This guy shot the ball extremely well from 3. Again, when talent plays together, they can be powerful.
16 points from Devin Ree, leading 4 Warriors in double figures. Join us 3 Eastern on ESPNU. Sunrise Christian and Bishop Walsh. For Paul Biancardi and our entire crew, this is Ted Emmerich saying so long from Toms River.